Hello everything! Hi! How are you? I hope you're doing fine, and kahit hindi ka nagtatanong, I'm doing fine also. Thank you for your concern, Char. Okay, welcome na naman sa another video lesson natin. It's me, your teacher, Thea. Ever beautiful and ever blooming na naka-ring light. May pa-ring light si Mayor. Okay. So, welcome to our continuation for operations and functions na naman. And we are now on division. So, I hope you're ready. Let's start. Ayan, learning reminders muna tayo. Prepare your pen and paper to jot down or practice on solving. Take your time. Pause if needed. Resume whenever you're ready. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. It means you're trying. Don't be too hard on yourself. Learning is a gradual process. So, dahan-dahan lang. Okay, now, here are our learning objectives for this video lesson. At the end of this lesson, we will be able to follow the steps in dividing functions and perform division of functions. So before we proceed to the main topic, let us recall some important concepts that can be applied in dividing functions. But I just cited out those who are primarily important talaga, yung ma-apply mo talaga sa halos lahat ng pagdi-divide ng functions, okay? Related concepts: simplifying algebraic expressions, laws of exponent, alam nyo na yan. Factoring, finding the greatest common factor or the GCF, the common monomial and binomial factor. Medyo nosebleed na sa terms, pero yakang-yaka, kayang-kaya. Okay. Factoring is expressing a number through its factors. So, di ba itong factors ay yung numbers na minumultiply mo para makuha mo yung isang product. Example, we are asked to find what are the factors of 6. So, what are those numbers that kapag minultiply natin, magre-result sa 6? So, we have 1 and 6. So, we have 1 times 6 equals 6. Therefore, 1 and 6 are factors of 6. Okay, next. 2 and 3. So, when we multiply 2 and 3, we have 6. Mind you, our factors does not limit to positive numbers. So, pwede pa rin siyang maging negative. Example, itong si negative 1 and negative 6. Diba, ang sagot niya ay 6. And then, we have negative 2 and negative 3. So, ang sagot rin niya ay 6. So, ayan. Those are what we call factors. Okay, example, factor out the following. X squared. Ano kaya ang factors ni x squared para maging x squared siya? Okay, we have x times x, dalawang x. Next one, 3x. Ano ang factors ni 3x? We have 3 times x. Okay, na-follow nyo ba? Next one, 5x squared. Yes po, ang ating factor ay 5 times x squared. Mafa-factor out pa ba? Of course, we have 5 times x times x. Next one, 2x minus 2. So, dito, medyo complicated na siya, pero dapat ay makuha mo yung GCF nung dalawang term, nitong si 2x tsaka ni 2. So, ano ba yung GCF nila or yung common factor nila? Silang dalawa ay pwede mong ma-divide sa 2. And then, ilabas mo yung 2. Then, yung imumultiply mo sa 2 para maging 2x minus 2 ay x minus 1. So, ayan na. Next one, 3x squared minus 6x. Find also the common factor. So, silang dalawa, si 3x squared tsaka si minus 6x ay may factor na 3. And then, ano ba yung imumultiply mo kay 3 para lumabas itong si 3x squared minus 6x? Meron tayong x squared minus 2x. So, mafa-factor out pa ba to? Yes, itong si x squared minus 2x, meron din silang common factors na, ano yung common factor nila? Yes, meron silang dalawa na x. Okay, so itong si x, ilabas na naman natin. So, ang sagot natin ngayon ay 3x times x minus 2. Okay ba? Okay na okay. Ayan. Let us proceed to our main topic, the operations and functions, division. Medyo tricky to pero kayang-kaya. Definition. The quotient denoted by f over g is the function denoted by f over or divided by g of x is equal to f of x divided by g of x. Let us proceed to our example. Okay, example number 1 is to let f of x equals 2x and g of x equals 3x minus 1 and find f over g of x. So, So, syempre, from addition, subtraction, multiplication, we follow certain steps. Dito sa division, we follow certain steps pa rin para mas systematic yung pagsagot natin. Of course, don't forget to write the definition. Napakahalaga ng definition. Ayan, para hindi kayo malito, kinolor coding ko. Itong si f of x natin, yung nasa itaas ay green. Tsaka itong si g of x, itong nasa ibaba ay red. Okay? Next step is to replace the functions with the given value. F over g of x is equal to, ang f of x natin ngayon ay naging 2x since ito yung given. So, ayan, green siya, di ba? Over ang ating g of x, we have 3x minus 1. Next step is to simplify if necessary. Dito sa division of functions, ang pagsisimplify ay iyong pagfa-factor out. And then, pag-combine ng like terms, pag-perform operations, and etc. etc. So, meron ba tayong ma-factor out dito sa ating terms na si 2x tsaka si 3x minus 1? So, meron ba silang common factor? Okay, I think wala. Yes, wala na. So, f over g of x, copy na lang natin. 2x over 3x minus 1. Okay? So, we have the final answer. F over g of x equals 2x over 3x minus 1. So, ganyan sa pagdi-divide. Pag sa tingin mo ay hindi na siya masisimplify, leave it. Ganyan na siya. Okay na yan. Example number 2. Let g of x equals 3x minus 15 and h of x equals 6x plus 3. Find g over h of x. First step is to write the definition. G over h of x equals yung green nasa itaas, g of x over yung red, h of x. Second step is to replace the functions with the given value. So we have 3x minus 15, itong si g of x, at itong si h of x ay si 6x plus 3. So, sinubstitute lang natin. Remember ha, do not forget to write parentheses talaga. So, of all the operations that I presented to you, we should never forget on putting parentheses para hindi tayo malito and systematic yung process or systematic yung pag-solve natin ng ating problem. Okay? Third step is to simplify if necessary. Simplifying, kagaya na sinabi ko kanina, factoring out, combining like terms, and performing operations, etc. etc. Okay, so dito sa ating function ngayon na g over h of x, let us find what is or what may be the common factor for 3x minus 15 and 6x plus 3. Can you pause this video and can you try to list down kung ano yung common sa kanila? Okay, so meron tayong GCF or greatest common factor na 3 kasi itong si 3x divisible by 3, right? Si negative 15 divisible by 3, 6x divisible by 3, and si 3 divisible by 3. So therefore, ang kanilang greatest common factor, since wala naman ding ibang mas malaki pa sa 3, so ayan na ang ating GCF. So ang gagawin natin ngayon, pag nakita natin si GCF, ilalabas natin siya. Kagaya ng ginawa natin kanina sa ating recalling. Ayan, so nalabas na ang ating 3. And we have 3 times, ano ba yung imumultiply mo kay 3 para lumabas si 3x minus 15? Yes, we have x minus 5 over 3 times yung imumultiply natin sa kanya para lumabas si 6x plus 3, we have 2x plus 1. So next step, since we are simplifying, we may cancel out some terms or we may perform operations, etc. So when we say canceling out, it only means that the answer is equal to 1. So, pwede mo na siyang hindi i-include dyan. So, kagaya nito, di ba 3 divided by 3 is equal to 1? So, pwede mo na siyang i-cancel out. Kasi okay na eh. Okay na. Yes, we have the answer x minus 5 over 2x plus 1. So, tignan mo muna siya kung masisimplify mo pa ba siya or hindi na. Kapag hindi na, let us write now our final answer. G over h of x is equal to x minus 5 over 2x plus 1. So, medyo mabilis ba? Medyo nalilito pa? You can go back, can pause, and replay those part na medyo nalilito ka pa, and then continue. Okay lang yan. Dahan-dahanin mo lang. Next, we have the third example. Let f of x equals 4x squared minus 6x, g of x equals 6x squared plus 2x. Find f over g of x. First step natin, write the definition. f over g of x equals f of x over g of x. So, naka-color coding pa rin yan. Next step is to replace the functions with a given value. Okay, ang ating f of x natin dito ay naging 4x squared minus 6x since ito yung given natin na f of x. At ang ating g of x ay naging 6x squared plus 2x since ito rin yung given. Next step is to simplify if necessary. So, masisimplify ba natin to? Okay, first is to find if there are any common factors para dun sa dalawang function natin. Okay, can you find common factors of 4x squared minus 6x and 6x squared plus 2x? So, pause this video and list down factors for the two functions. Okay, so we have our CMF or our common monomial factor na 2x. So, itong dalawang function na to ay pwede siyang ma-divide ng 2x. Meaning, silang dalawa ay may factor na 2x. Okay? So, isulat na natin siya. We have, since meron tayong CMF na 2x, ilalabas natin yung common factor niya. Ayan, no? Nilalabas siya sa itaas at sa ibaba. So, 2x, quantity, 2x minus 3. So, saan galing si 2x minus 3? Ito yung imumultiply natin sa 2x para maging 4x squared minus 6x. Okay? And then, 2x times quantity, 3x plus 1. So, mas-simplify pa ba natin to? Yes. By canceling out 2x since it results to 1. So, pwede na natin siyang i-cancel out. And now we have 2x minus 3 over 3x plus 1. So, kung sa tingin mo ay hindi na siya masisimplify, let us write the final answer. F over g of x equals 2x minus 3 over 3x plus 1. Yahoo! Fourth example, may fourth example pa pala tayo. Okay, so for this video, hindi ko muna kayo bibigyan ng ipasasagot. So, I think you have enough problems to practice on your modules. So, focus na lang muna tayo dito sa ating mga examples and explanations. Okay? Next one, let f of x equals x squared minus 4, g of x equals x plus 2. Find f over g of x. Okay, so definition, we have f over g of x equals f of x over g of x. Replace the functions with the given value. Ang ating f of x ay naging x squared minus 4 at ang ating g of x ay naging x plus 2. Okay, simplify if necessary. I know masisimplify natin to by factoring out. Yes, if a-factor out natin itong x squared minus 4. At ang factors nito ay x minus 2 and x plus 2. Okay, naaalala nyo ba yung mga perfect square trinomial, yung mga ganun, na meron tayong mga special functions na may mga binomial factors. So, ang binomial factors nitong si x squared minus 4 ay x minus 2 and x plus 2. Okay, so kung ganito yung nakasulat, sa tingin nyo, masisimplify pa ba natin siya? Yes, meron po tayong maka-cancel out dito. Meron po silang common, ang x plus 2 sa itaas at ang x plus 2 sa ibaba. So, ayan, maka-cancel out ba siya? Yes. So, ano na lang natitira dito? We have x minus 2. And then, since hindi na siya masisimplify, we have to write the final answer. F over g of x is equal to x minus 2. Yahoo! Okay, additional inputs. We can also divide functions by the long method or synthetic division, especially if factoring is not applicable. So, meron kasing ibang examples na hindi mo na-apply yung factoring. If you cannot apply factoring, then you can do long method division or synthetic division. Let me leave you some things to remember. Follow and understand the procedure in division of functions. Yes, isa puso. If both functions are in simplest terms, walang common factors, then there is no need to simplify further kasi in simplest terms na siya. Always simplify by factoring and performing operations, yung ginawa natin kanina. If factoring is not applicable, then use long method or synthetic division. Ayan na. So, that's it for our division of functions. And for our next video, we will finish our topic on operations of function and we will tackle about the last one, composition of functions. So, ayan na. Thank you so much for listening and watching to this video. I hope you have learned something. And this is me again, your teacher Thea. Bye-bye. Have a great day, everyone.